We're going to learn more about the criminal justice program at Bluffton University. Today we have an assistant professor of the criminal justice program, Michael Barrett, and thanks for coming today.
My pleasure.
Okay, so when we talk about criminal justice, what does that encompass?
Well, it encompasses all fields that have anything to do with criminal justice. So obviously everybody thinks of law enforcement first, but we also have corrections, probation, victim services. You know, you have crime victim services in Lima, which is the largest victim services agency in the state, and we have graduates work there. We have graduates work for the federal government, Secret Service, marshals. So it covers a broad range of disciplines.
It sounds like
it. And a lot of our students double major.
Oh, do they?
In social work or psychology or sociology.
Oh, so they kind of fit together like that.
Yes.
Okay, so at Bluffton, is it, do they go out and do internships? I mean, you mentioned some like, you know, crime victim services, or is it a lot of on-campus work through book work and, you know, researching like that?
Well, you know, we have classes on campus, but since it's a Mennonite school and we outreach oriented, we do go into the community quite a bit. So we have classes that aren't even criminal justice, they're reaching in the community, but almost all of our majors do internships with Lima Police, Bluffton Police. They've been in probably 20 or 30 different agencies in the state, and even Washington, D.C. and Chicago, we have relationships with agencies there. Our students have worked in both Washington, D.C. and in Chicago with criminal justice agencies, so yes.
So what's the field like right now, as if someone's at home thinking, well, maybe I want to do this as a career? Are there good options out there right now?
The field is looking for employees, I think, like every other business organization, but law enforcement particularly is extremely short-staffed. We were just at a career fair with our students a few weeks ago, and there were over 50 agencies there looking for employees, including federal agencies, state and local agencies, private sector agencies. People probably don't realize a lot of law enforcement agencies are paying up near $100,000 a year now for police officers. Like New Albany, which is a suburb of Columbus, after 3 years you're at $117,000.
Really?
Cleveland, and I have a friend who works for Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Department. He's making $96,000 a year. I mean, when I was in law enforcement, it was not nearly paying that well. I thought about going back, but I'm a little
well, so yeah, what kind of changes then does the program have to go through maybe to meet the needs of what's open now, or like has technology enforced criminal justice? I mean, what kind of changes have you seen?
Technology is very important, obviously. Our program is restorative justice focused because, again, it's a Mennonite school, so we focus on trying to bring people back to a place where they need to be. So whether it's an offender who needs treatment or rehabilitation in some aspects, or whether a victim needs to be, you know, brought to a place they were before they were victimized. I know we spent a lot of time with restorative options, and it's relatively unique, I think, in terms of programming. How we try to like instill. I don't like to categorize it as softer, but a more patient approach to all aspects of criminal justice. Police officers just, you know, approaching things, you know, communicating and speaking and interacting with the people they interact with. I think people don't realize when you interact with the criminal justice system, it's a very difficult experience for a lot of people. And, you know, as an employee, you might get used to it, but we have to learn that this interaction is probably very significant to the people we interact with. So we try to bring that to the forefront.
It sounds like a field, like if you really want to help others and you're that caring kind of person, that this would be a good method to do.
Right. It's a very, again, a very helping profession in general, regardless of what part of it you're in.
Right, yeah. All right, so I assume people want to major in this, they can start in the fall. Is that the best time, not the spring semester?
We will take people anytime they want to start, but I mean, spring semester is coming up, and we'll take people then. Fall, of course, a lot of people start in the fall.
Right, yeah, exactly. All right,
and we'll take transfer students.
So check out the program at Bluffton then. Sounds like it's going to be a good one for that criminal justice. Thank you very much for coming today.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast for the weekend. Don't go away.